Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Kevss and you are watching Cloud by Kevss. So this tutorial is the part 2 of our previous video which was about Linux commands. So in previous tutorial we have seen some basic Linux commands like firstly we have start with who am I, then change directory, then we have seen how to make the directory and remove directory, then we have seen how to make a empty file from command touch. Then we have seen the nano which was the file editor for Linux. Then we have seen some basic commands of Linux. In this tutorial we are going to see some advanced level command of Linux. So let's get started. Before moving further, let's connect our EC2 instance which was created by me in the previous lecture. So I have successfully logged in my AWS portal. So kindly click here connect, and we are going to connect by SSH. So copy this, and where we have downloaded the p.pm file in the downloads. So we are going to downloads, cd downloads, then ls. We have this v2.pem. So we are going to connect our instance here. So sudo, then paste the command over here, this command, copy and paste. Okay, and the password of our system. It has successfully connected. So I am saying ls. Okay, we have created one directory, dir1. So it is showing the directory. Let me clear it and the full screen. Okay, so the first command we are going to see is the cat command. It is known for concatenate and display the content of file. So it has mainly the 4 tasks in Linux, like simple cat, then concatenate multiple files, then display line numbers, and it append the contents of one file into end of another file. So let's get started the hands on. So in this we are going to make a new directory, mkdir, then part 2. Okay, in the change the directory to part 2, and here we are going to make a 2 empty file by touch file 1.txt and file 2.txt. okay, the empty file is created. Then we are going to add the commands nano, then file 1.txt. in the file 1 we are simply press hi there from file 1, this is part 2. Okay, and save this. In the second file we are saying this is file 2 and control X, then save this. Okay, and by the cat command, simple cat command, you can see the content of file 1.txt. it says hi there from file 1, this is part 2, and in the cat file 2.txt you can see this is file 2. Okay, so the first part is completed. Then the concatenate multiple files, we have concatenate file 1 and file 2 into file 3. So let's get started. So for concatenate we are running command that file 1.txt then file 2.txt into file 3.txt. okay, so it will concatenate the content of file 1 and file 2 into file 3. If we do ls, then the file 3 is automatically created by the Linux. Okay, so if we want to see the content of file 3, then run the command cat file3.txt. So this part is here, and we can see this concatenate of the file 1 and file 2, either from file 1 and this is file 2. Okay, so the third one is display line numbers. If you want to see the line numbers of a file, then we are simply run the command /n. So cat/n, then file1.txt. It will show how many lines are there in our file. Okay, and the fourth one is append the contents of one file into the end of another file. Yeah, we are going to append the second file into the end of first file. Okay, so cat, then file2.txt, it will append to the file1.txt. okay, now cat file1.txt. yeah, hi there from file 1, this is part 2, and the file 2 is appended into file1.txt. okay, this was for cat command. And now the second command is wc command. So wc command is the basic command which gives us the information of text file, like how many lines are there in the file, then how many bits are there, and how many words are there in the file. So if you want to see the wc of file 1, then wc file1.txt, then we can see there are 3 lines in file 1, yeah, 1, 2 and 3, and 11 words are there, and 49 bytes are there in the file1.txt. okay, the next command is sort command. So as the name suggests, it sorts the content of the file, and the application of this command is sorting alphabetically, or it can sort numerically, or in a reverse order. okay, so there are 4 types of sorts in our Linux: the alphabetical sorting, then the numerical sorting, reverse sorting, or a unique sorting. So let's do the hands-on of this. So I am going to make a new file for sorting. So the nano, then file for sorting .txt. okay, so in this I am going to add some dog's name that I have saved here. So copy this and paste over here, and Control X, save, yes. okay, so by the by the cat, Control X, cat, then file for sorting. We can see the name over here. So it is not in a sorted order. So if you want to sort this, simply run this command sort, then the file name. okay, yeah, so it is sorted alphabetically, like Ivico, then Luna, then Roger, and Zoe, like that. If you want to the sort in the reverse order, then we can like this: sort, then /r, then file for sorting. okay, so it is going to sort this file content into the reverse order. We have seen these two. Then the numerical sorting. For numerical sorting, we simply write this sort /n and file.txt. it is for the numerical data, or we can say the roll number or anything we have to sort. We can sort like this. Next type is unique sorting. So we can see simply run like sort/u, then file.txt. it removes the duplicate of a file. So let's see. For the unique, I have created another file, cat abc. In this we have seen that there are 2 times of a, then b, then 2 times k, then again e, then this e. okay, so if we sort like that, the sort abc.txt, we can see there are 2a, then b, then d, then 2e. if you want to remove the duplicates, then simply run this sort/u, then abc.txt. okay, so it will remove the duplicate. So in this file we have 2 times a, but in this unique sort we get one time A, then B, then D, then one time only E. Okay, like that. To remove any duplicate contents from a file, we have a specific command like Uniq in a Linux. So Uniq simply removes any duplicate from any file. So for Uniq, I have created a file abc.txt. So we can see that cat abc.txt. In this file we have 2 times A, then 2 times like K, then 2 times E and D. Or simply we run like this Uniq, then abc.txt, then we can see it removes duplicates A, B, K, then E. It will not sort the data, but it will remove the duplicates. So if you want to combine it with sort, we can combine it like sort, then abc.txt. Okay, we can sort it like that, but the duplicates are not removed. So if you want to remove the duplicates, we can add the Uniq by pipe. So pipe, then Uniq. Yeah, we can see this A, B, C, the duplicates are removed. Okay, so next command we are going to learn is echo command. So there is a 3 type of echo command used in Linux. Simply echoing text, then wildcard use of, and then the braces expansion. So the simple echoing text is like a print in our shell. So let's say echo, then hello world, like that. We can simply print whichever we are going to print here, echo. So we can print in terminal. This one was the basic one. Then the wildcard usage of echo. Let's say we use echo, then asterisk. So echo asterisk will give all the files in the folder like echo, then asterisk, and it will give us all file like abc.txt, then file 1, then file 2, then file 3, then file for sorting.txt, like that. Okay, and the next use of echo is echo, then any character, then star, and it will show us any file will start with O, like that, echo. Then we have abc.txt start with A, and all files will start with F. So A, then star. Okay, so all files with starting with A we can see here. The next one is braces expansion. So if we use echo, then braces into 1 to 5, it will create a loop like echo. Then we have to print 1 dot dot 5, means 1 to 5, and it will create this 1 to 5. Okay, so this one was for echo command. Next one is chmod command. Chmod stands for change the mode or change any permission of a file. The permission like who can control this read, write and execute. Who can read the file, then who can write the file, and who can execute the file. Okay, there are 3 types of file permissions are there in Linux. The read permission, write permission and executive permission. Read permission stands for who can read or view the content of any file. The write condition is stand for who are allowed to modify the contents of any file, and the execute stand for who can execute this file. Okay, there are 3 types of user in a Linux system: owner, group and others. The owner who owns the file, then user who belong to the associated any group, this is called group, and any other user on the file system. Okay, there are 2 method for chmod command, the symbolic and numeric. So symbolic, in the symbolic we use plus or minus to add or subtract any method, and we use R, W and X for read, write and execute. Okay, so let's jump on terminal. Okay, in a terminal we are simply run this command ls/al. So it will show us the permission of any file like abc.txt. It has read, write and execute, read, write, execute permissions. So the first 3 permissions are for user or owner. The secondary permissions are there for any user group, and the third permission is for other user. Okay, so and the first letter, if it is a D, then it is a directory, and it is slash, then it is a file. Okay, so if we want to change any permission, like we have to change this file3, and it should be read, write and executable by other users. So if we want to change it, simply run this command chmod, then for other users, so O, then plus, we have to increment the permissions like plus, then it has read, so write and execute for the file3 .txt. Okay, and enter, like and now we are going to see ls/al, so the it is modified like other user can read, write and execute the file. And if we want to modify this file to like the all users can execute this file, so simply like this chmod, then this file2 .txt, then here owner or other, then user group, user, other and group can execute this file. Okay, and now if we ls, then the file2 is executable for any user, this executable for user and group and end user. So if we can see here, no one can execute the file, and here everyone can execute the file. Okay, then the next is numeric method. The numeric method is easy, but it is hard to remember all the method. And I have one table over here. So for numeric, the 1 is for executable, 2 is for write condition, and 4 is for read. So if we press 1, then it is executable, 2 then write, then 3 is what, 1 plus 2, so execute plus write, so execute plus write. The 4 is for read. The 5 is 4 plus 1, so 4 plus 1, read plus execute, so it has read plus execute. The 6 has write plus read, so like that. Okay, okay, now I have to change this file for sorting .txt. If I want to allow all the permission, then we are going to run this, the chmod, then 777, 7 is for all the conditions I have seen here. Okay, 7, in the 7 execute, write and read. Okay, so 777 for file for sorting .txt. And now we are going to see the ls. Now it gives all the condition to all the users. Okay, if you want to learn a chmod command in very deeply and easily, you can refer this site. I have found this site, chmod cheat sheet. In this site we can see the syntaxes and the explanation are excellent, and you can modify and learn by yourself. Like if you want to remove any permission or add any permission, you can do this, and obviously by the observing you can learn this site. Do refer this site, and I will give you the link of this site in the description. Okay, the next command is which command. So which command help us to locate any command in the file system. Like if we want to give any specific path of any command, so simply run like which, then command name. We can see the exact path where the command is saved, so it helps to identify the location of any command. So we can see here like which, and we want to see where the bean is stored, so which bean, so which then ls, so the ls is saved in a bean, so user then bean then ls, so here the command ls is saved, we can see. Okay, so the next command is scp command. Scp stands for secure copy protocol. It used to copy any local file to server or any server file to local. Okay, we can do it like many way, like we can upload any file to Git repository, and by Git repository we can do this, or we can select S3 bucket. So we can simply copy the file in S3 bucket, and by the S3 bucket we can do this. But the HCP method is more secure and more efficient way to do this, so we are going to learn this. Okay, so let's jump to back to our terminal. I have opened a new terminal. This is my local systems terminal and this is server terminal. Okay, so if we make a file in a local like ls, we don't have any file here, so nano, then from local .txt. okay, and this is from local, then control X for save, then yes, enter. Okay, we can see here from local.txt file, and if we want to copy this file into the our system, we can copy this file using SCP. So for SCP we are using we have to use sudo, so sudo SCP, then -i. Okay, then the key we have downloaded this v2.pem, then the file name which we are going to copy this from local.txt, and the location, this is the source file, and in the destination we are going to simply copy the location of our system. So this is the location of our system, copy and paste over here. So in this location which path we are going to save this, then pwd. So this is the path of our file folder whichever we are going to copy this file. So copy this path and paste over here, colon, then paste it. Okay, then the password. Okay, yeah, the 100% completed, 0.1 kbps per speed, but it's enough for our file. So if we here do ls, then we can see from local.txt file is here. So cat from local.txt, we can see this is from local. So we have successfully copied our local file into the server. So this one for my side, so SCP is used. And if we want to use the server file, if we want to copy the server file to local, we can simply do this the same way. So this is the end of our part 2 video of Linux commands. So in this tutorial we have seen some advanced level command of Linux that is sufficient for any DevOps engineer, and by the next tutorial we are going to deep dive in the world of DevOps, and from the next tutorial I am going to start the shell scripting. So stay tuned and stay connected. Thank you.